my name is Agatha and this is your monthly tarot forecast. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation with me, tarot or astrology consultation, please go to my services page, the link is below, and see my rates. Then if you'd like to work with me, just send an email to tuniazad@gmail.com. Also, you can support me through my Patreon page, the link is also below. Before going to the reading, I'd like to tell you that I have a newsletter, and if you subscribe to my YouTube channel and if you subscribe to my newsletter, you can win my monthly free tarot reading. The link is www.tinyletter.com/Duniazad. The link is also below. All my readings are written by me. There are no software readings. So this month is going to be a little bit different. You are going to choose between option A or option B, and I'll be using the decks, the Mini Rider-Waite, the Mini Connolly Tarot deck, and also be using for your personal angelical message the Karma Angels Tarot. So it's going to be 7 cards for option A and 7 cards for option B. This way it's more personal to you. Also, you can choose to have a question in your mind. Imagine, how will my work life be this month? So you'll pick, for instance, option B. Or how will my love life will be this month? You can pick option A. So you can just pick for a general reading option A or option B, or you can have also whatever type of question in your mind and pick one option or the other option. Okay, and that's it. Let's go on to your reading. Okay. Hello, Cancer. So pick between option A and option B. Option A or in option B. Have you picked? So if you picked, option A, the cards that came out for you, I'm going to read this is the beginning, middle, and the end of the month of March. Option A, the cards that came out were the Page of Cups and the Four of Wands. And this can, have different meanings. It could be like there's the news of a new birth in your family. So you're celebrating that. So you might be getting the news that you're pregnant or your wife is pregnant. Or it could be the christening or the celebration of the birth of a child. Or it could be that someone, proposes to you and you're getting married. The proposer asks you to marry him or her. So you might be celebrating that, or you can even get married. This is the beginning of the month. The middle of the month, you have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So Cancer, the Queen of Pentacles represents someone, I'm going to read this as a woman. It could be a guy, but I'm going to read this as a woman because it showed up as a woman. Could be someone in her late 30s or after the age of 40, from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Someone who's really reliable, someone who's down to earth, who's practical, who's pragmatic, and knows how to make wise decisions when it comes to money. If she has her own business or if she works for others, she has achieved like a leadership role, a very prominent position. This could be news of being promoted. And then so if it's you, Cancer, you might have something on an earth sign. So you can have the sun in Cancer, and then you can have the moon in Capricorn or something like that. And then the King of Wands represents someone in his late 30s or after the age of 40 from a fire sign. It could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. To me, this kind of speaks of your family unit, like your husband or your wife. And there's lots of stability in your marriage or in your partnership, and there's money also. So there's lots and lots of stability there. And one is more low profile, which is represented by the Queen of Pentacles, and the other one is much more fiery, much more popular and charismatic, much more of an extrovert. And I would say this is the husband, so it could be you who's listening, or it could be your wife, your husband. And there's a lot of, solidity in your marriage. And at the end of the month, the cards that came out were the Magician and the King of Cups. The King of Cups shows up, to me, it's you, Cancer. Why? Because the King of Cups, it's always kings and queens. It's really interesting. It's someone after the age, in his late 30s, after the age of 40, from a water sign, Cancer, so it could be you, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this man is really wise, and he has a high degree of emotional intelligence. He knows how to give good advice. He's very empathic. He's very intuitive. He knows how to be a true friend. He's there for you. He supports you. He could be like a father figure, could be a father, could be a grandfather. Someone who plays that role of the father figure, the wise man, a true friend, as I said. And this person might be giving you advice, and you want to start something new, because this is represented by the Magician, because everything is going right in your life. I would say personal life is great, even financial life is awesome, and you want to start something new. Let's say you want to have something on the side, which to me is represented by the Magician. This is you want to materialize something, and the Magician is really resourceful. And maybe you're asking this guy, okay, I have all of this available to me. I want to start something. I don't know how to go about it. What is your advice? And this guy might be telling you that, or it could be that you are starting a new, how is it like this, a new project, and this new project has to do with counseling, because this is the counselor, or teaching, or being a therapist, therapeutic type of work, even psychology type of work, counseling, something to do with that, and you're starting that because you feel safe in your home life, in your professional life, and you want to start something new. And then the card that came out for you, the angel card, was Michael, my favorite angel. Michael, number 1. You see him there with the sword. Fabulous, right? And what does the little book says? It says, wait, protective power. Yeah, he's the protective angel. His name means he who is like God. Know that with this card, the sword of justice presides over any decision made at this time. Do the right thing and you will prevail. All that you do, if done with clarity and an open heart, will be weighed in your favor. Yeah, heart comes up to me in the cards. In the first card, the Page of Cups, because it's cups. And the last card, which is the King of Cups. If you want to start something, do it with like a sense of justice and a sense of fairness, and also with love presiding over your decisions, and you will be successful. The challenge is to face your fears, and the lesson is you will never be tested more than your own strength. And I have here the opportunity to make the right decision and to face your fears. To me, it's like whatever you do, Michael has your back. And if you go about it in the right way, in a right sort of way, he will protect you. If you do you do whatever it is, if you want to start something new, if it's from a place of love, and if you are fair, then Michael will protect you. If you have any type of doubts and fears, call upon Archangel Michael also. If you picked option A, Cancer. Now, for those who picked option B, the cards that came out for you were the Two of Wands and the Star. This is a very good reading, either it's option A or B. It's a wonderful reading. So it's the Two Wands and the Star. You're making a decision. You're trying to decide to open up your horizons and to try something new, because it's the two that this guy is, trying to decide, will I do this, will I do that? Whatever the decision you take is going to be the right decision, because the Star comes up, and to me it's fulfillment of the dream, and it's success, and it's progress, it's visionary progress. So whatever you're contemplating, whatever you decide, Cancer, if you picked option B, in the beginning of the month, it will bring you success. And then in the middle of the month, you have the Three of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. To me, it's like you made a decision in the beginning of the month, it probably even before this, and then this is a really good decision because it's a winning bet. And this guy, you don't see it, but he's seeing the ships which are arriving. And the ships are arriving full of merchandise and riches and gold. So it's a winning bet, yes. But at the same time, you're going to have to work hard to make it even better. Let's say that you have like a freelance type of business or something. You have a company of your own, and you decide to add another service to that in that company, and you're deciding, should I add this service, should I add this other type of service, and you add it, and then add, I don't know, just decide to offer something more, this new service, and then it is a winning bet. It is a win. However, it will require lots and lots of work from you. But at the same time, it will bring you more money. So I don't know what it is, but it's successful, but will require hard work. And then at the end of the month, oh my God, where's the other card? It fell down. At the end of the month, there's the Fool and the King of Swords. And to me, first is this card, and then it's like this card. To me, all of this is a process. It speaks of the same thing. The Fool speaks of starting something new, a new endeavor, a new project, a new path, whatever. However, the Fool usually signifies that you go about it and you don't leave with it. You don't bring baggage. You just kind of leave everything behind, and you go about it in a very naive sort of way. And you just trust God and universe. And sometimes things don't go all that great when you do that. However, in your case, Cancer, if you picked, again, like I said, option B, the card after the Fool is the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is no fool. He plans everything very well. He has a strategy. He has a long-term plan. You can see into the future with clarity and lucidity. So he planned everything out. Yes, it is something new, but it's very well planned. It has a clear strategy. It has, everything is planned out. There is nothing left to chance. So this guy starts something new, but everything is really carefully planned out, and every single detail was looked upon. So you know how to do this thing, whatever it is. Or if it's not you, it's you asked for the help of someone like this. For instance, you went to a lawyer to draw up contracts, to draw up anything to do with legal matters. So you seek the help of someone who's a professional, and I would say in the law department or even in the accounting department, or not necessarily, but you went to someone professional to help you, give you the plan, or to help you with that, or to help you strategize also, or to help you come up with a plan. So you either you did it, or you seek the help of someone who knows more than you, and that's probably a very smart way of doing it. You're not dumb. So, what is the card that came out for you, Cancer? If you picked option B, was Metatron. Number 9. Look at him playing the art. Number 9, what does number 9 say? What does the little book number 9 says, let's say. Trials and Tribulations. This is the title. The challenge is taking a leap into the unknown, which is told by the Fool and also by the Two of Wands, and also more or less by the Star somehow. And the lesson is, angel will bear us up when we have faith. The name of this angel is well known to many who studied the angelic realm. Metatron is called the youth in the Zohar and is often associated with stories of ascension and transformation. In a reading, the card brings the challenges of making a change in your life, and I think you are making a change in your life, and assurance that these changes are eventually rewarded. Not only that, you are planning these changes. You are planning carefully. So, and I would say maybe perhaps you have something of air in your natal chart. You might have like the moon in Libra or Aquarius or Gemini, or the rising sign in those signs, or you can have like the moon in Cancer and have the sun in Aquarius, Gemini or Libra. You're not done. Okay? So, this is it. This is the reading that I have for you, Cancer. I hope you have a great month. This is for March, by the way. I hope I mentioned this, March 2016.